Yo, what's up everybody? So today's review is on Pulp Fiction. So Pulp Fiction is about a boxer, a pair of hitmen, and a couple others and their experiences over the last 2 days. This movie is fantastic. This is Quentin Tarantino's second movie after Reservoir Dogs, and it's mind-blowing. It's fucking great. Like, this is a movie where bad things go wrong throughout the entire 2.5 hours, and you don't feel bad or nothing. Like, every moment you're just sitting there laughing your ass off. This movie could have easily been a drama, but Tarantino makes it so that we look at it as a comedy. I feel like this is a comedy. I won't call it, a drama. Yes, it's crime, but it's completely hilarious. We get 3 stories set on a couple characters, and honestly, each story is great. We have John Travolta's character Vincent, who's a hitman. He's taking out his boss's wife, not on a date, but just to keep her company. The relationship between John Travolta and Uma Thurman's character I thought was great because this is his boss's wife. So if he fucks up and says the wrong thing, he will kill him. So the entire time, he's making sure not to upset Mia, Uma Thurman's character, while also trying to entertain her, make her enjoy her time. Which we get a lot of good, dialogue between the two of them. We're talking about TV shows, talking about $5 shakes. It's a lot of enjoyable stuff, and this story was great. We also get the story about the character Butch, who is played by Bruce Willis. He's a boxer, and he's supposed to throw a fight, and he doesn't, so then he has to, escape town with his wife. But then some shit goes down. His story gives us one of the most craziest scenes because shit goes down. It's like, that scene is like, it's so intense because she's like, okay, what is going to happen with these two? I know it's not going to be good, but once we actually get to see what's going on, you didn't even think it was going to get that far. And I still don't know how to go about saying it. It was just wild. I did not expect that to happen. It was hilarious, but also just fucked up. And then our final story is about Vincent and Jules, played by Travolta and Samuel L. Jackson. They have to cover up a murder. Best story of the movie because it begins and it ends with Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta and their dialogue. They're going back and forth. Their friendship is what makes this movie. These were my favorite characters of the movie. They're hilarious. They're ruthless. They're willing to pop a nigga just like that. They are great. Like when Sam Jackson is getting ready to pop a nigga, he sit there and do a Bible verse. And I thought that was, like he said in the movie, I thought that was some really cool shit to say before capping a nigga. And it is. It is so awesome because the minute you heard that, it's done, bro. That's your ass. But all the actors in this movie give out great performances. This really got Samuel L. Jackson where he is. Also, along with John Travolta, his career was good, and then it went down to a low. And this movie brought him back to the point where he got nominated for an Oscar alongside Samuel L. Jackson and Uma Thurman. And, much needed praise. They were all great. Quentin Tarantino got an Oscar for this. Much deserved. But, this movie is bloody. It's funny. Again, there's some, like I said, there is some messed up stuff in this movie. But the way it's put, it's like, you can't be like, oh my God, that's wild. Like, no, you're sitting there laughing your head off because it is so funny. And I love how a lot of these characters also end up in another character's story. It's like, you will see these people talking at a diner, and then out of nowhere in the corner of your eye, you'll see this person walk into the bathroom. It's like, what is he doing here? And then later on in the movie, you'll find out why he was there. I love it. It's like, it's all out of order. All these characters come together at one point or another, and it's just great. That being said, Pulp Fiction is an amazing movie. This is Quentin Tarantino's best. Like, if you haven't seen this, like, where have you been? Like, you must see this. We got great performances from Travolta, Willis, Jackson, Thurman. Great dialogue, like all the other Quentin Tarantino movies. This movie is 2.5 hours. It is not boring at all. Every single piece of dialogue is entertaining. There's a scene where Christopher Walken is talking about how him and his friend had put a watch up his ass for a couple years to bring it back to the United States. That scene right there on its own was just great. So, if you haven't seen it, watch Pulp Fiction. You would not be upset. You will be thoroughly entertained. So Pulp Fiction, if you've seen it, comment below and tell me what you think. And I will see you next time. Peace.